Alright, welcome back everybody. This is my NFL Thanksgiving Day Decode, decoding the games for Thanksgiving on November 28th, 2019, 11/28/2019. Due to numerology, I already have all the numbers are right here. Let's get started. The money line originally on this game was Chicago minus 152, which is their favored minus 52, minus 152 on the money line. You can rearrange that in numerology, make it 251, which is the 54th prime number. And as you can see, both head coaches have a numerology of 54. Both their names are Matt. Also, well, let me show you. 251 is the 54th prime number right here, as you can see. That applies to these games. Next, Detroit was originally the underdog at plus 132. Plus 132. And as you can see, the numerology for the date is 2031, or 231, which 132 can be rewritten as 231 or 2031. It really doesn't matter when it comes to numerology. That's just a small fact. Keep that in mind. The next one is Matt Nagy, the head coach of the Bears. Just a moment. He could get his 18th victory of his career. And at the same time, Matt Patricia, the head coach of the Lions, could get his 18th loss of his career. As you can see here, there's 18 wins for Matt Nagy, and Matt Patricia is at 9-17 on his career with 17 losses. He could get his 18th victory, Nagy. Patricia could get his 18th loss. And as you can see, this is the 180th game. There's your 18 right there. 180th game between the Lions and the Bears. And let's see, Detroit, right here. As you can see, this will be the 180th game upcoming. They've already played 179. Also, the 18 factors in with the money line. As you can see here, the money line is in favor of Chicago, 180. 180, as you can see right here. That's how it works. They rig these games. It's all encoded in the money line and the numerology. It's all about the key players and the head coaches. Also, Matt Patricia could get his 10th win of his career versus Matt Nagy. And Matt Nagy is 29 in numerology. As you can see, 29 is the 10th prime number. There's your 10 right there. Could be a factor if Matt Patricia gets the win. Alright, the Bills and the Cowboys. Alright, Sean McDermott could become 9-3 on the year as the head coach of the Buffalo Bills, and the numerology is 39. As you can see here, it has a numerology of 39. 11 plus 28 equals 39. Could be a factor. Also, he could get his 24th win as a head coach. Right now, he's 23-20. Let me show you that real quick. He's 8-3 right now. He could be 9-3 on the date with 39 numerology. And as you can see here, he's 43-20 as a head coach. He could get his 24th victory on the date with 24 numerology. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 8 plus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9. That's how these games are encoded. Alright. Let's see if there are any other parallels here. Garrett could get his 65th loss all time head to head against the Cowboys. Well, as a head coach. And then the head to head with the Cowboys and Bills, they're 4-6. So if the Bills beat the Cowboys, they could be 5-6 at the same time. Garrett gets his 65th loss, the mirror of it. That could be a factor as well. Also, Garrett could get his 65th loss, and the spread is minus 6.5, 6.5 in favor of the Cowboys. The minus means it's in favor of. Also, the money line on the Dallas game is minus 300 at originally. It may have changed. Originally, it was minus 300, which could also be 30. And as you can see, Dallas has a gematria of 113, which is the 30th prime number. The 30th prime number on a date with 30 numerology. 1 plus 1 plus 28. 2 plus 28 equals 30. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Also, the Bills could become 4-7. They could lose this game. Another parallel for the Cowboys. They could lose this game and become 4-7 all time against the Cowboys. All time they're 4-6. They could become 4-7 on a date with, let's see, 51 numerology. On the date with 51 numerology, 47 is the 15th prime number, the mirror of 51. So 47 is a 15th prime number on a date with 51 numerology, and the Cowboys could become, the Bills could become 4-7 against the Cowboys on this date. That could be a factor. So keep that in mind. Always pay attention to the betting odds. Then we'll move on to the next game. Alright, the Saints and the Falcons, the night game. Here are the parallels for this game. The original money line was in favor of the Saints at minus 330 on the money line, on a date with 33 numerology. That since may have changed, but it does have a numerology of 33 twice. 2 different times. The spread of the game is minus 7 in favor of the Saints. They could win 49 all time against the Saints. They could win 49 games all time against the Saints. Right now they're 100 and they've played 100 games. They're 48-52. As you can see here, this is the Atlanta though. They're 52-48 against the Saints. The Saints could get their 49th win, and the 49, the square root of 49 is 7. Also, Sean Payton is playing in his, coaching his 204th game as a head coach on a date with 24 numerology and 220,040 numerology. So keep that in mind. 2040 right here and 24 up here. Both apply to this date. Also, Dan Quinn, the head coach, or the Falcons in general, could fall to 3-9 on a date with 39 numerology. As you can see here, 11 plus 28 equals 39. On a date with 39 numerology, he can fall to 3-9. Plus, the money line was plus Atlanta. Atlanta is the underdog on the money line, plus 250, which the mirror of that is 52. And they could, which means they could stay on 52 victories against the New Orleans Saints. As you can see here, they won 52. They could stay on that date and, get that 49th loss in this game. Also, Dan Quinn could get his 40th victory in this game against Sean Payton. And Sean Payton equals 40 in the most pure cipher. And let me see. Let me pull him up. You see here, he's 39-36 as a coach. He could get his 40th victory in this game against Sean Payton, which is 40. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. It could be a huge factor. Also, the over-under is 49. The over-under is 49. So the Saints could get their 49th victory all-time head-to-head against the Atlanta Falcons. They could get their, looking pretty good for them to get their 49th. A lot of parallels adding up. Also, with regards to the 52 victories against the Saints all-time, Atlanta Falcons is 239. Oh wait, there we go, 239, which is the 52nd prime number. And don't forget the money line was originally on plus 250, with Atlanta as the underdog on the money line plus 250. Keep that in mind. Just a few decodes. If you need picks, subscribe to my Patreon, follow me on Twitter. Yeah, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and I'll see you later.